Stop waiting until you're tired to let someone go. That is your problem, and that's what's holding you back. It all stems from your childhood and the environment you grew up in. I grew up in an environment where women said that, third time's the charm. The first time they do something, it's okay, give them another chance because people make mistakes. The second time, it's a little iffy, but like I said, people can make mistakes, and it depends like how were they that day. But the third time, you gotta let them go, you gotta cut them off. Third time is not the freaking charm. If you're starting a new relationship, whether it's a friendship or a romantic relationship, you should always state your boundaries. State what's something that you definitely can't stand. State what you can stand, that things that you appreciate and things that you don't appreciate. If you're someone who doesn't appreciate someone who doesn't give you their full attention, undivided attention when you speak, and you let them know that that's a red flag to you when you don't do that, and they still sit and do what they do, not listen and give you their undivided attention when you speak, cut them off right then and there. I don't want to hear, oh, I forgot, I was just doing something really quickly, I didn't know, I wasn't paying attention, I really did forget. Cut them off right then and there. Let people know that you're dead serious about yourself, that you take yourself serious, and that you appreciate yourself and love yourself enough that you cut somebody off right then and there. Don't wait until they do another mistake to want to leave them. To want to leave them in the dust and keep them where they at. Because if they're not respecting your boundaries, they're not respecting you. Now, it's different if they said, oh, excuse me, I know that you like it when people give you their undivided attention when you speak. However, I really need to take care of this really quickly. There's this call or this text or something I need to do real quick on my phone. And I'm wondering if you're still able to talk while I'm doing this, or would you rather wait until I'm done? That's different. They're respectful. They understand your boundaries. They respect your boundaries, and they're willing to make an exception to what they're doing and what you're saying and making a neutral ground. But someone who just straight up goes on their phone and do whatever, they're not respecting you. I have constantly seen this around me. Like, my mother is someone who likes undivided attention when she speaks due to the household that she lived in. She didn't get heard, and she has a friend who knows this and knows her boundaries, and yet sits there on her phone when my mom is speaking truth. My mom would talk about, if you do this, you'll get these results. If you do this, you get these results. If you don't do this, you'll get these results. And she's talking to the woman, and the woman's literally just sitting there scrolling on her phone. And at that moment, I'm like, okay, this person does not respect your boundaries because they do not respect you. If they can't even respect something as little as that, they do not respect you at all. They don't respect that you value your words. They don't respect that you value yourself. Because if you don't even value your words, then how do you value yourself? And that's how they test you. This is them testing you. Oh, she says she has these boundaries. Let me overstep them and see what happens. And if you do nothing and just say, can you please not do that again? Yeah, they're going to do it again. And they're going to keep testing you to see how far will you go. And then that's when they know that they can do whatever they want. They can do whatever they want. I went through this with my fathers. I told my dad. I said, Dad, I don't appreciate it when you drink and smoke. You smoke cigarettes, which causes cancer. You drink, which causes liver problems, and you drink excessively. I also don't appreciate how you speak to me. At first it's like, all right, mama, it's okay. I understand. I promise you. And stuff like that. It will never happen again. It won't happen again. But I'm not going to drink and, smoke and do all that stuff on the phone. I'm not going to talk to you no type of way. I promise you not. I promise you. The next day we were on the phone. This dude tested my boundaries right then and there. He's drinking on the phone. And I'm like, Dad, what are you drinking? He's like, I'm drinking juice. I'm drinking juice. As he's showing me the cup that I know is not juice. So now you're playing in my face. Like, no. Then I'm like, he's my dad. It's okay, He's gonna learn, I'm just gonna keep going. But if he doesn't listen, then I'm just gonna give up. Second time, my father calls me drunk. He calls me drunk, and he's saying all types of disgusting and degrading things. So I hang up the phone. I was not going to sit there and go through that. I'm telling you guys my experiences so that you do not experience it with someone else. He didn't say happy birthday to me. He didn't text me till 5 days later. The thing was, I knew he didn't forget my birthday because he has my birthday tatted on his arm. You know, I'm crying because, like, how could he not say happy birthday to his only child? And I'm like, Dad, you know, you're not the father that you used to be back when I was around 7 years old. Old you would be disappointed in you now. And he's like, Mamas, what about you? What about you? You don't call me. You don't text me. You don't do none of that, but you expect me to say happy birthday and chase after you? I said, Dad, I told you that I won't be able to call as much because right now I'm going through a lot of tests and a lot of quizzes and I'm studying a lot right now, so I won't be able to call right at this moment. But I will try my best to check up on you. And that's what I did. I checked up on you at least every 2 to 3 days. I called you. And then when I realized that I was the one constantly going after you, I stopped. I'm the child here, and yet all the responsibility has to be on me. He told me, well, once you call me consistently, he didn't say consistently, but he said, once you keep calling me and I see that you call me a lot, that's when I'll call you. That's when I'll start calling you to check up on you. When you start calling me more and checking up on me more, when I see like a pattern. Finally, I freaking cracked. I cracked. I was like, nope, I'm not doing this no more. So now he's blocked. Yeah, you see how I took him back and kept talking to him constantly? If I would have kept doing that, I would have did the same thing when I got in a relationship. Like I said, I'm telling you guys this so you guys don't go through the same crap that I did. The first time someone walks over your boundaries, let them go right then and there because they know your boundaries. If they know your boundaries and you really expressed it to them and they still stepped over it, even if it was just one time, cut them off that one time. I should have did that with my dad. He knew that I didn't want him drinking and he decided to smoke and drink while I was on the phone and then laugh in my face. I'm never letting someone play in my face like that again. And I don't want nobody playing in y'all's face either. So please don't take what I'm saying lightly and stop waiting until you're tired to let someone go, because I waited until I was tired to let my fathers go. I waited until I was tired to let my best friend of 8 years go. I done gave the liquid that was in my cup to everybody else because I wanted to wait till I was tired. Now I gotta sit alone and refill it by myself. No, we're not doing that anymore. So take this video and take it as a sign to let that person go right this second, because they know they're disrespecting you, and you know that they know they're disrespecting you, but you're just waiting until you're fully tired to let them go. Girl, stop waiting. Or boy, stop waiting, because girls will do the same thing. Stop waiting until you're tired to let someone go. Let them go right this second. They already disrespected you. Let them go. I don't care if it's a best friend, a regular friend, an acquaintance. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching Bloom with Haley. I love you, my bloomers. And just as you guys are growing and blossoming into the beautiful flower you are, I am blossoming with you.